Hi, class. We are reading The Magic Treehouse, book number 5, Night of the Ninjas by Mary Pope Osborne. We are now in chapter 8 called Dragon Water. Annie and Jack are making their way back towards their treehouse and hopefully to help Morgan, but they were just told to go east. They're all alone. They're headed east, and they were told to do three things to help them to be like ninjas. So they were told to use nature, which they use that stick and the moonlight shadow to help them to head east. Then they were also told to be nature and follow nature. So in chapter 8 right now, we're going to see them try to be nature and follow nature. So I want you to be ready, be listening to see how they are going to be nature and follow nature to help them and tell us how they did that. We're in chapter 8. This is called Dragon Water. Chapter 8, Dragon Water. Jack and Annie crouched together. Samurai were on both sides of them now. They were trapped. Jack pressed against the rock. The warrior stepped closer and closer. He looked to the right. He looked to the left. Jack held his breath. Be nature, whispered Annie. What? Jack whispered back. Be nature. Be a rock. Oh, brother, thought Jack. This was nuts. But he squeezed his eyes shut. Then he tried to be part of the rock. Jack tried to be as still as the rock, as solid as the rock, as quiet as the rock. Soon he started feeling as strong as the rock, as safe as the rock. He wanted to be the rock forever. Squeak. He's gone, said Annie. They're all gone. Jack opened his eyes. The samurai warrior was gone. Jack stood up and looked over the rock. The torches were gone too. Let's go, Annie said. Jack took a deep breath. He felt great. He was getting more and more like a ninja every day. Maybe even like a ninja master. East, he said. And they went east, down the mountain between the rocks until they came to the wide, icy stream. The water seemed even wilder than before. I don't see the tree house, said Annie. Jack looked around the stream to the dark grove of trees. Moonlight shone on their pale flowers. But where was the tree house? I don't see it either, said Jack. We have to cross the water first, then we'll try and find it. The water was crashing and rushing over the rocks. Squeak! The mouse peeked out from its pouch. Don't be afraid, said Annie. She patted the mouse's little head. Be like us. Be like a ninja too. Let's go, Jack said. He took a deep breath and stepped into the stream. The icy water swirled up to his knees and the current knocked him over. Jack grabbed some weeds. He held on tight as water swirled around him. He was freezing to death. Jack! Annie grabbed Jack's arms. She helped him back onto the bank. That was close, said Annie. Jack wiped his glasses. Luckily, they hadn't fallen off in the water. Are you okay? Said Annie. No, not really, said Jack, his teeth chattering. He was chilled to the bone. We'll never get across, said Annie. We'll drown if we try. Or freeze to death, said Jack. He pulled off the hood of his sweatshirt. He didn't feel much like a ninja anymore. Annie pulled off her hood, too. She sighed. What can we do? She said. Squeak. Peanut climbed out of Annie's sweatshirt pouch and leaped onto the ground. The mouse scampered away. Peanut, come back, Annie called. No, said Jack. We have to follow Peanut. Why? Asked Annie. We have to do what the master said Jack. Follow nature. Oh, right, said Annie. Follow Peanut. But where is Peanut? In the moonlight, Jack saw the little mouse. It was running through the grass along the stream. There, he cried. Come on. Annie hurried after Jack. Jack hurried after Peanut. They ran beside the rushing waters. A moonlit branch had fallen across a narrow part of the stream. It touched both shores. The mouse was running over the branch. Peanut's going over a bridge? Said Annie. She started to follow. Wait, cried Jack. We can't go on that branch. It's too small. It'll break. So that's the end of chapter 8. But they were following those rules, right? So they were supposed to be nature. So how did they do that? How did they be nature? Tell us what they did. They did something. And how did they follow nature? Or they're kind of doing that right now when we ended chapter 8. How are they following nature?